Hello students, as we all know, today I am going to start with a new grammar chapter, which is nothing but story writing, the writing skills. And many of you find difficult to know what is story writing actually about. So with new syllabus, new concept, I have brought a very wonderful and easy explanation of story writing. I hope you all will understand and you all will like it. As you all can see on your screen, there is some question given, for example, for a story writing. So let's read it. Develop a story with the following beginning. I have a pet dog. It's pleasure to work with him at night. That was a dark night suddenly. So basically this is a story which is given to you on the screen, and this is just for example. You will come to know how to write the story and what is the meaning of writing a story. Okay, so let's move ahead. So the second slide, which is this is a story given, so you all can read if you want. This is just for knowledge, means the knowledge you will get how to read a story, or you can say what is story actually all about. Now from our childhood only we have learned what is story writing and story writing. Today also we are going to do the same thing. So let's move. So this is basically a small example is given of story writing. You all can read it, or you want whatever you want, you can do it from it. And then moving ahead, yeah, so today we'll start with story writing. Now when I say story writing, story word itself says the autobiography of someone, or you can say the autobiography of even ourselves. Right now autobiography is story of someone, so it is, you can say, the autobiography as well as story writing is correlated with each other, right? So today as we are going to start with story writing, so now what is basically story writing? So story writing is basically narrating of real or imaginary events involving real or imaginary people. Now in story writing there will be imaginary people, or the story can be reality also, right? And narrating can also be a real or imaginary. Events can be real or imaginary. So you can see the differentiation in both the terms, right? Now moving ahead, it is also given a story is generally designed to entertain and also send a message across. So you can you know that in story writing, or while writing a story, we get to know knowledge or moral values, right? So from a childhood only we have learned many moral values which you know to see, which you know to get in your story writing. So moving ahead towards the next slide, that is genres of story. So let's see what is genres of story. So first point is fictional stories and non-fictional stories. Second is biographies and autobiographies, as I have already told. Fables, mythological stories, comical or graphical stories. See, comical is basically the comics which you read, right? The pictures of the cartoon type pictures you get, that is also a part of story only. Now see, what is the guidelines for story writing? Means how you can write your how you can make your story nice or interactive for the one who is reading your story. So the guidelines are as follows: give appropriate title to the story. So there should be appropriate title, means the interaction should be there in the title. Means the reader who is reading the actual story, first they will go through the title. So title should be interactive. Okay. Now when you read any story, first you go to the title of it, then only you will read. Okay, if you like the narrative, means if you like the title of the story, then of course you will go towards the story, right? If you don't like, you will not go towards it, right? So everything also depends on the title as well. The second point is the story must be in past tense. As we all know, everything that happened will be of past tense. The story is always written in the past tense. The past tense. Yeah, so the story should be written in the past and not in the present or the future tense, right? The third point says that the sequence of events in the story should flow naturally and easily in their order of occurrence. Now in this it is said that you should not be confused, right? So for writing a story, there should be appropriate words, right? There should be a perfect order of, and it should be flow wise, it should be naturally, right? So means that the story should be in flow manner, means nothing should be like means the when we write a story, we sometimes gets confused what to write after this. So before writing the story, something should be think to our mind. Okay, it should be fixed in our mind, then only we can narrate actual proper story. Okay, so there should be a proper sequence. The word sequence denotes a proper and flow of this story, right? Now next guidelines is the name of characters, events, situations, time of occurrence, etc. must be included in your story. So of course, as we are writing a story, there should be a now whoever character I am giving, okay, there should be appropriate name for that, right? So the name of the characters, the events which they are playing. Okay, suppose there is a incident of someone's birthday, right? So the event should also be mentioned over there. Now situation, now what situation has taken place, because every story has some situation, and from that only we get the moral value, right? So we can say that moral value depends on the situations. If the situations are flowing naturally in a sequence order, then only we'll get the moral value from it. Okay, and time of occurrence, when it has happened, we say a long time ago, or you say once upon a time, so it had happened, right? So that is time of occurrence basically. So normally we start up with a story with these words, that is long time ago or once upon a time. Okay, now see, write a story in 2 paragraphs. So this is now a new syllabus format. Okay, and now of course old format no one will going to do. So this is new syllabus of I think so 2017, when the portion was changed, that time the syllabus is there. So you know you have to make 2 paragraphs to write the story. Now there should be a proper introduction should be there, then main part of the story. Now first para will include your introduction. Okay, then the second para will include your main part. Okay, the main thing which you are going, the incident which will be written in the second paragraph will be your main part. Then the conclusion will be included in same para itself. You will not write, you will not take another para to write the conclusion part. Moving ahead, see, the story should be short and well organized, consisting of about 100 to 150 words. So no need to write such big stories. You can write small, simple and easy to understand that type of stories, about 100 to 150 words. Even if you are writing in boards, they normally suggest write 100 to 150 words. So you don't need to write some 3 to 4 pages stories. It's enough to write 100 to 150 words. That is enough. Okay, now see, various types can be asked, okay, in the story, means in the board exams or in your papers. Now if you are a SSC board student and you are going to give your board exam, so the various types are also there, so they can be asked anyhow. So see, the types are outline, beginning or ending is given, develop a story in a proverb or moral. So something like this can be given. Now see, beginning or ending is given, like see, now it will be given once upon a time there was a man, then dot at the end it will be given they have their happy families. Okay, so you have to now make a story such that the starting word should be that one and the ending should be that sentence itself. Okay, now they can be the moral will be given or the proverb will be given, and you have to create a story for it. So any type they can ask you. Now see, this is a one topic. If as per me, I have chosen this topic for you all. If you want to write, to practice story writing, you all can go through with this, that is develop a story with the following ending. So I have given a ending, and you have to you need to create a story on base of this. Okay, the topic is, sorry, the ending part is given, that is, and this is how I found out that a friend in need is really a friend indeed. Okay, so this is ending is given and you need to create the whole story. Okay, remember it should be 100 to 150 words, not more than that or not more less than that. Okay, moving ahead, yeah, so this is the story basically. So we have ended with the presentation. I hope you all have understood what is story writing, what are the guidelines are there, what are the genres are there of the story writing, and how to write the story writing. Now one of the example also I have showed it to you to write the story. So this is basically, now we'll read. Now once we have learned all the entire story, now see, this was the topic, the first topic which I read. Okay, and the answer, means the example of it, I am going to read just now. So I have a pet dog. It's pleasure to work with him at night. That was a dark night. Suddenly, there was a very strong glare, making my vision blurred. My dog was barking furiously. After the glare was off, I looked around. There was still some light, and a large flying saucer had landed just a little distance away from where I was. So far, I had only heard about the unknown flying objects. Today, it was there before my eyes. With bated breath, I looked on. The dog was barking still more furiously, but I ordered it to be silent. Some strange creatures came out of it. Their only resemblance with human beings was that they also stood on two legs. I hid myself behind a tree, still keeping a watch on them. They had some tools or equipments with them. Two of them looked carefully into the sky while the others moved about a little. Perhaps they were taking some photographs. Within a few minutes, they went back into their saucer and flew away high into the sky. So this is basically a story. Now see, in the this one, that was a beginning was given, right? So same beginning. I have a pet dog. It's pleasure to work with him at night. That was a dark night suddenly. See, same line. If you will see. See, same line is given. I have a pet dog. It's pleasure to work with him at night. So same thing is given. So now, did you all understood how to generate a story? How to write a story writing? If yes, so please write on a comment section. And thank you for watching our video. Thank you all for listening, and I hope you all have understood. Even I am a student, and as per a student, whatever I have understood, same thing I have tried to make you as understood. So thank you for watching our video. Thank you.